We're talking flag football.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
What are there? What are the rules? Is it that different of a game?
Yeah, you can't really even compare it.
Jackie's sick of you. She's gone.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. In her like gene fit. It like you can't really even compare it to 3v3 basketball. Like it's a much smaller field. You can't be physical. So the physical aspect is
Kind of canceled out.
It's kind of canceled out. Now there is obviously the speed, where that would be huge. But I was talking to, and it is a little bit biased, but I was talking to a lot of the flag football guys that are on the USA team, and they were saying like, hey, they would beat us in a month or two. But if you rolled the ball out tomorrow, they were like, we would beat them without a doubt. There's so many little rules because if you are running, right, you catch the ball. Let's say I'm a defender. I'm Sauce Gardner, right? Fights, let's just say in another world, you're amazing at flag football. You catch it, and he runs a slant. If I touch you, it's 10 yards. You can only swipe at the flag.
You can't touch their body at all.
Yeah, they would be too physical. Yeah, it's just so many rules that are different.
I bet like even little things like they know how to like move their hip a certain way that gets the flag out of.
I
remember the guy that he's running and then he like almost as he's running he like ducks or squats essentially, but then is because he's done it so many times is good enough athletically to like then get right back up without going down. So it's there's so many little minute details.
I remember being in Chicago once, and they had like Ohio State maybe. They had some big college handball team there.
Okay.
And I think Dan had talked shit about on the Yak like handball in general, and they were all there, and they were saying exactly what you were saying. We're like yeah, dude, if Patrick Mahomes wants to learn how to play handball, he's going to be fucking unbelievable at this. But if he wants to play me in handball right now, he's not.
But handball, I understand.
If black people wanted to like learn how to play hockey, like they would be better than like white people probably.
Yeah. But like, if this was like a couple years ago, let's say, like, you think Tom Brady stepping on the football field and getting beat by these guys?
Yes, because it's so different. It's like,
are you not even like passing the ball and shit?
Not
like that?
really, and
you can't tackle, right?
There's you can't touch.
Can't touch, yeah.
Like you can, but like if you do it, and let's say like a guy really hits, like it's 5 yards, 10 yards, and then there's like these little details that
it's even just instinct. Like Travis Kelce's instinct is to lower his shoulder. That guy's instinct is to jump down.
The field is also cut in half. There's 5 people. And the quarterback is like 15 yards behind. Like,
don't you think there's a world where these guys though just like Hail Mary, like touchdown every time? If the field is that small and I'm that much faster than you, just go. I throw it. Like maybe on defense is different, but I feel like they're going to score every single time.
Yeah, it's
like first pass.
I guess this is why like if the Olympics really wanted to do something, it would be like make a special rule. There's the NFL team.
Yeah.
And then there's...
Or at least somebody should step up and do like an exhibition where it's like at least a one-time
So they have
game.
done it. There used to be this American Flag Football League. AFFL, I think. And it was on NFL Network. And there was a few players that played in it when they were suspended or they were cut. Maybe they had like a domestic violence thing against them, but they weren't in jail yet. Like they were... but they were like...
The real all-stars, you know?
But these guys were NFL players. And they went... And I think the team was like Ohio... There was this player on the team, some people that are listening may remember, Noel Devine, who was this really, really fast guy that played for West Virginia, didn't pan out in the NFL, but he was on that team. They had an NFL quarterback, and the American flag football team beat him by like 40 points. So there's precedent that obviously that's not the NFL All-Star team.
Yeah.
But I also am thinking these guys, why would Jamar Chase spend any time really trying to learn the game? Yeah. Like he's just going to go out there and
because
play.
There's dumb fucking people on the internet saying they would lose.
Well, that would be...
There's going to be like team Jack Mac versus like team fuck Jack Mac.
I mean, it would be such an event. Like I would be so into it. I wouldn't...
That's the sort of shit we should do. Barstool should put their money into that. Like, instead of doing the Arizona Bowl and those big productions we did.
Like, but you need so much money.
I know. It's not feasible, but, like, it's rock and jock for, like, this era. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, even if you can get guys who
to
are,
incentivize those guys.
That are, like, college football stars, but didn't pan out in the NFL, like, who want to take more of a chance. Obviously, Jamar Chase isn't going to risk it unless it's the Olympics because the NFL's telling him, go and play.
Right.
That's the thing. You will never see it, so it's kind of like, and even when I posted, I knew it's like you're kind of
can't really prove
you're
one way or
talking
the
about
other.
something that will never happen.
Yeah.
It's like 94 Bulls against, or not 94, like 97 Bulls, 98 Bulls against
The
Warriors,
2015 Warriors.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. It's like
These are all
it would never
hypothetical.
happen. It's
Right.
impossible to happen.
Right.
I
So
feel like you could simulate it by doing.
That's the other thing. I was gonna say AI can simulate these things.
Well, no, I was saying like if you get a, I'm sure there's like
What
a
do you-
high school football team.
oh,
If you
okay.
get a high school football team and you get some Barstool people,
Scrubs.
so then it's like, all right, we have adults who like we'll get our most athletic, and then we see how well like people who know how to play flag football.
I think the best thing would be actually like the best. They do these 7-on-7 tournaments. The best high school players go against the American flag football team, and then if like the American flag football team wins by like 100, then it's like okay,
Kinda,
maybe you have a
there's little-
conversation.
yeah. It
Dude,
is interesting that like at some point being like big and strong is counterproductive if you can't touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's almost a negative.
It's an
to be-
offensive
to
game,
be
though,
that-
at least I've been told.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like it's like okay, I hit hard or I tackle well. and
That
it's
does
like,
literally nothing.
that's probably not only is it not going to be good for you, it's like gonna
Also, Sauce
work against
Gardner,
you.
right? His size is going to be so big. Pause, but you know what I mean. Like,
The way that you said that too was really-
his size is going to be. But what really helps him is his physicality, which isn't 100% negated because obviously reaching for passes and all of that is huge
Yeah.
and speed. But I've never seen a group of people so confident in something that was like, no, it was with the caveat of, hey, if they had a month of training, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they're confident.
Yeah,
to
they
that.
were like, yeah,
So they're
and-
not being like outrageous. They're
No,
actually
they were
kinda
just
being-
like, hey, all these guys played football in college. They're like, yeah, like these guys were better than me. Like I looked up to them.
That's why I can see one side of it, but I said before you came in here, there's also a world where if it played out, I think we might be like we were idiots for everything.
Yeah.
It's 100% possible. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Like, I would really, really, really love to.
So
see
we need
it.
to get a gorilla, 100 men, a flag football team, a pro all-star team. We gotta we need like the internet games where you simulate all of this shit.
Dude, did you see the what is it called? Enhanced
Enhanced
games?
games. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is so the swimmer is really making like the most noise. That guy, I don't know his name, but he.
I don't know anyone. I've
So
seen
there
it.
was a swimmer who was an Olympian. I think he won like bronze medal or something like that. He was very good. He and the enhanced games is, if you don't know, you're allowed to take steroids. You're encouraged to take steroids. If you break a world record, you get $1 million.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that
heavily
either.
incentivized.
Okay.
And this guy did so. He broke the world record for like the 100-meter freestyle or whatever. By the way, he's a freak. Like, you know how swimmers in general are kind of built weird.
Yeah, yeah.
He has the lats. I mean, he's like a triangle. He's a freak, dude.
And his
So he-
arms are probably this like
huge. And so I think he got the $1 million. But his wife went on social media and was like, "This is like the best thing that's ever happened." She was like, "He's not like a juice head roid monkey. Like he's using it, but it's like controlled. It's the dosages are right." She's like, "We made more in 1 month than we ever made in our entire lives as Olympians."
Peter Thiel's
like
funding it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
He's like she was more saying just like the enhanced games people are treating their athletes way better. It's like, well, they're also like asking you to poison your body. But her point was like he is, but he's not like abusing it. He's not, there's no danger. He's not like his head's gonna explode tomorrow. She's like,
Yeah.
he did a cycle, he performed, he's coming off of it, like it's, so she was like, as a family, as a man who's trying to provide, as all that shit, the enhanced game's like the best thing that's ever happened to him.
Right.
Which I'm sure is all propaganda, and I'm sure they're giving him money to say all these things and all that shit. But it is an interesting.
But then if someone beats his record, do they get the $1 million?
I would imagine so.
I'm
they certainly have a
sure,
right to it, as I understand the
because
rules.
then we go down. Then it becomes like just
Yeah.
someone's just gonna keep on breaking records. They're just gonna be complete freaks.
No,
you know?
yeah, but the flag football game is one of my bigger what ifs. It will never happen just because of contracts. But maybe who knows? Like, I mean,
Mr.
It
Beast.
makes a lot of sense.
Tell Mr. Beast about it.
yes, Mr. Beast, 100%.
He's
He's probably the only one that could make
Yeah.
it,
totally
like, financially.
for sure. I mean, he spent $100 million on his reality show. Like if you put together $100 million pool and gave $5 million to Jamar Chase and $5 million here and play one game of flag football, you can make it happen.
And then you get Amazon involved, and it's like Bezos, and the NFL's like, it's good for the brand.
Huge.